Welcome to Yoga Reset, a movement practice designed to transition you out of work mode and into play mode. This class is scientifically developed to reboot your nervous system, calm your mind, and recharge your depleted energies, all within a short 30-minute time span. Yoga Reset accomplishes this through a set of 3 intentionally crafted rules, each one taking you deeper into your personal practice. If you'd like a more in-depth tutorial on these rules, you can head to my website, linked in the description below. This class is suitable for all levels. However, I suggest that you listen to the rules before beginning. This puts us on the same page, frequency-wise, which then allows you to rise more efficiently in mental, physical, and spiritual heights. When you've completed this class, I would love to hear your feedback. Your honest thoughts help me be a better teacher for your unique desires and needs. Thank you for your presence. Enjoy. Hello and welcome. If you'd like to start in a comfortable seated position, you go ahead and allow yourself to fold. Now hopefully you're not sitting in goose poop like I am. It's something comfortable. Your legs can take any position they like, crisscross, half lotus, full lotus, something wonkier than that. Spine though stays completely upright and strong enough such that your entire body can melt around the axis. As soon as your eyes want to close, you allow them to. And you follow the breath for just 2 or 3 rounds, noting its quality, its natural depth, its natural speed. Glue your attention to the nostrils, in and out, simple as that. Now, start to generate in your mind some sort of intention. Why did you show up? How did your day go? Are you hoping to lop off the work half and enter a more heart-centric view of the world? If so, you found yourself in the right place. Allow your face to reflect the ease and joy from another day completed. Now, if you can, imagine in your mind's eye a spectrum from 0 to 100, where 100 is full anxiety, panic mode, and 0 is lethargy, near death, exhaustion. And try to map yourself on this line somewhere. The 50 mark being perfect balance. For myself, I'd put myself at maybe a 37, if I had to state a random number here. Now, if you lie on the lower end, like I am, more tired than up, I want you to focus your entire practice on the inhale. If, however, you're more on the uppity end, more anxious, high-strung, then you focus your practice on the exhale, holding at the bottom. Good, you have those few things in mind, your intention, how you'd like to feel, this desire to become a new person, to let go of the past. You also hold in mind how you're currently feeling, this energy spectrum, which is subject to change at any point. And you have some idea of how your breath rate and depth is going to happen over class. That is, either you'll be focusing on the inhale or you'll be focusing on the exhale. I will call out both in my cues. Now we take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose. If you're feeling down, you hold the breath at the top. If you're feeling up, you hold the breath at the bottom when you release. Good, another breath. Allow some energy to trickle in, some enthusiasm, some inspiration. Last breath, holding either at the bottom or the top. For myself, this will be a holding at the top class. Good, relax the face. Calm, courage. 3, 2, 1. All right, release. I want you to place your your left hand down. Right arm spirals up. And I want you to take a deep breath in. Maybe you're holding the breath at the top and breathing into your right rib cage. Or, conversely, you exhale everything out. You hold the breath at the bottom and see how long your breath can last submerged. As soon as you want to breathe, you do that, and then you continue in this way. And I'm starting to spiral my spine here. I'm starting to open the chest, close the chest, feeling the rib cage or the ribs spread apart from one another. My intention really is to let go. Long day, full of projects, infinite to-dos tomorrow. And yet, I'm here. Switch sides, right hand down, left arm up. This time the left side body is open. You either hold the breath at the top, so you follow me. I'll inhale completely, and I hold as long as I can as I kind of move my body, arc in space, explore proprioceptive boundaries. My face is relaxed. I am here. My goal is clear. I want to release the day. I want to release the day. All right, if you want to come onto your shins real quick, just do a couple cat-cows there. So you can't reach through like me. My hands are getting long. I'm puffing up my spine behind me. I take a deep breath. I hold it in my mid-back. Or, conversely, I exhale everything out. I draw my belly button into my spine. And I hold there, flexing my body. You go the opposite way. Kick out the hips and allow that to aim the trajectory of the spine upwards. Our face is neutral. We're looking up. We're either holding the breath at the top or the bottom. Our focus is very steady in the center of our forehead. We feel our entire body vibrating around and back and forth at your own, and you can start to play with all angles, different axes, not just folding back and forth on the y-axis, but you're going around in circles. Maybe you try that with me. We take 3 deep breaths out of the mouth, making a noise. Allowing our presence to be known here. Fall is upon us. I am in Montana, and it's getting chilly. The locals are enjoying some of their last warm days. Coming into downward dog, hands are wide so that they can touch as much goose poop as possible. Wiggle those hips side to side, get that butt in the air, push through the hands, explore every single joint you have. This could be bending of the knees, starting with toe joints and ankles, all the way up. For myself again, I'm holding the breath at the top, I'm pushing through my hands, my eyes are rooted, such that my mind is clear, so that I can be extraordinarily present with the sensations that are occurring. Good, push. We lift the right leg up to the sky. Now you can keep the hips square, you can open them depending on what feels best. This is a fluid practice. This is not you adhering to some sort of strict structural dynamics of the body. Allow yourself to rock and roll, fold and unfold. And maybe we'll do a couple ab exercises here, so bring knee to nose. We all exhale, and we hold at the bottom for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Now you hold the breath at the top. Holding, lifting the toes as little wide and as high as you can. Exhale across the body towards the left elbow. Holding, squeezing, no air, lungs are raisins. Pushing through the hands for 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Maybe you open the hips, squeezing the glute. Now we're going over to the right elbow. Exhale everything out. You try to touch the armpits. Up, 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 up. Hold the breath out. Push through the hands. Squeeze in the finger pads. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. It swings and you come through. We're coming to a forward fold. So first the right foot, then the left. Good. Release everything down and notice differences between right and left halves. Now, once again, you choose your own adventure here. Where you feeling low? How do you get high if you're feeling low? You hold the breath at the top, right? In this case, you aim the breath into your low back, maybe hamstrings, maybe even back of the neck. You can take your hands, kind of pull there, and just hold the breath at the top as long as feels comfortable. And exhalers, those who are high and want to come down, you hold the breath at the bottom. You allow all of your muscles to totally disengage. You're falling through the floor. You're enjoying every second. Let's all come to a halfway lift, hands to shins. Engage your pelvic floor, belly button to spine. Engage the back body, holding at the top or holding at the bottom. And I want you to focus so centrally in between your eyebrows on the third eye that you can almost see right and left sides as distinct from one another. That is, there is a very neat line going down the center of you. And start to play. Maybe you interlace hands behind you. Maybe you go up and down between halfway lift and forward fold. Right? These are all just options. I encourage you to get way, way weirder than I'm getting. I'll come up to stand. Face me. And we spread our hands. We can go full Titanic mode here, stretching limbs apart, trying to get space in the shoulder sockets. Maybe you're holding the breath at the top with me. I'm squeezing my back, my glutes, my toes are so dug in so that I can actually push through my body. Creating space. If you're holding on the exhale, maybe you give yourself a big hug. You round the body, your chin tucks down. And you can immediately see here what we're doing. As you inhale, you expand, which is what confident people do, which is what energized people do, hence low to high. If you're feeling high, then you curl down, right? That's our safety response, the fetal position. You're getting tiny, you're feeling, you're hugging. Good. If you want to just arc around, spin the body big time. Beautiful. Deep breath in, lift your hands up. Palms touch, hands to heart center. You can get a little sentimental here. Touch base with yourself. Reignite the intention. I want to feel X. I want to feel Y. I am here to be with myself in my body. I'm here to be present. Good. Back in it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. All the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, plank pose. Switching up, it's downward dog. We're gonna lift the left leg. Good, start moving around at your own pace. Exploration mode. All joints, all angles. find what's tense in the hips. You know it's there. Where is somewhere you have never moved before? What's something you never knew about your body? Can you find that here? Good. All together, we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Holding, squeezing, pushing through the hands. You're waiting for 3, 2, knee up a little higher. 1, good, sweep back up. Inhale, you hold at the top. You hold, and you try to get the toes up to touch the clouds. 3, 2, 1. You know where we are going across the body. Squeezing all of the air out of the lungs. Once again, raisins. 3, 2, you got it. 1, sweep back up. Maybe this time as you hold the breath at the top, you bend the knees, squeeze out the glutes. Even weight in both hands. You are staying steady in between your eyebrows. Good. Exhale. Left knee, left elbow. Everything out. Obliques engaged. You're pushing yourself. 3, 2, no air. 1, sweep it back up. Yes. Exhale. Foot in between the hands. Right foot meets the left. And go ahead and spread the feet out a little bit. We're coming to a Yogi Squat. Good. From here, you can start playing around with crow pose if you're into it. Otherwise, you just rock yourself side to side, maybe placing one hand down, or other arm spirals up. Maybe switching sides, twisting your body. Holding the breath at the top, holding the breath at the bottom. Staying centered in your eyebrows. Simple, simple, simple rules. But can we adhere to them? We remain focused and present in ourselves. Good, just a couple more. Good, we are going to come up to stand, but we are going to bring our left leg with us. So we inhale, knee comes in towards the chest, and we step it back for a high lunge. The right foot is forward, left foot is back. Arms stay up or down. You can, create these cactus arms. You can see if you can get some space in your hip flexor. And we hold the breath. We're going to take 3 cycles. You're either holding at the top or holding at the bottom. Breathing when necessary. Squeeze your body. Give it the effort it needs. You're requiring blood flow. You want this reset. Good. Warrior 2, spin back foot to 90 degrees in line with the heel of the front. Everything is snug in the belly. Arms are reaching wide from one another. Your face, oh my gosh, your face is just so calm. It even has a little smile on it. It says, I can hold this all day. Your left leg is strong. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch in between side angle and reverse warrior. So side angle, we go forward, we tilt. Maybe hand comes down, maybe forearm stays on the thigh. Left hand flies way high in the air. Either you hold the breath at the top or the bottom. And whenever you need to breathe, you switch it. So left fingers go down the left leg. Right hand waves up. The breath is felt. Breath is admired. Back and forth, back and forth. You stay where it feels appropriate or helpful at all. Good, just a couple more. Strengthening, lengthening. Everything in between. Good, coming to warrior 2. We're going to spin the right foot forward. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. And we're not just staying here. Maybe we grab big toes. Maybe we interlace hands behind us. Maybe we go from one side. You can check me out. To the other. And you're doing this, of course, with the intention of holding the breath somewhere. Why do we do this? Well, lowering our breath rate actually has some beneficial physiological consequences. Don't have quite the time to go into it in this class, but you can check out some of my other work for information. Point is, more is not always better. Sometimes less is more. Good, turn over the right leg, and then bring your left foot to meet the right. Come into that squat. And then take your own variation. Again, you can rock side to side. You can open up the neck. In fact, you can open the jaw, give yourself a big yawn. We want everywhere energy to move. That does not mean just the legs or just the torso, but we want to feel prana surging through every part of our body, head to toe. Let's take 5 deep breaths. A little bit quicker. That was 2 with my pace. That's 3. That's 4. Good, that's 5. We're gonna stand up. We're bringing our right foot with us. Whoa! Stepping it way back. This is your left leg. Now as foundation, you're in high lunge. Now do what you will with your arms. For myself, I'm gonna create this big arc in V with my hands. So what I'm saying to the world, the subconscious message is, yes, bring it on. New day. Same day, but it can be a new day, right? Deep breath in and out, holding at the appropriate places. Mind is centered in between the eyebrows. You are not moving an inch. Your mind is not dragging you other places. You're here with me. One more breath. And we go warrior 2. The back body is strong, nice and strong. Your left knee is kicking out to the side. We start with the foundation, right? Are your toes dug in? The second your toes dig in, you will notice a trickle of prana up the body such that the spine is naturally taller, naturally easier, naturally stronger. Good, that back leg is rooted in, flexing the quad. You take it back and forth between side angle. This was you with the forearm on the thigh or all the way down. And reverse warrior. If you have the stability, you close your eyes and you feel what it's like on your right and left rib cage to be moving in between these two postures. And the added dimension is, of course, the breath, the beautiful breath. Yes, wonderful. Warrior 2, and then we're stepping into forward fold. Good, you can heel toe yourself a little bit wider, come down, we're squatting and then placing our bum on the poopy ground. And our legs go wide up in front of us. We're gonna take a Dandasana, seated forward fold. Excuse the horn in the background. You'll take a deep breath in. And if you're still feeling low, you hold that breath at the top and you kind of engage the body. If you're wanting to come down, you exhale, you release everything. Dropping the chest, relaxing the legs, meaning go limp. Go totally limp. Don't worry about posture at all. Just drop your body. Either way, the breath moves you like a wave. Inhale, you notice your entire body rising. This is not a subtle breath. This is a conscious breath. Exhale, it falls. Back and forth, back and forth. Are you in your third eye? Is your heart opened? Is your mind becoming clearer? Can you see the day starting to disappear behind you? Good, we'll come into a reverse plank or reverse table. So you could keep your heels on the ground, hands right below the shoulders behind you and pushing up, lifting the groin to the air. Or you bend the knees, placing the feet nice and flat, pushing up, same deal. Holding the breath at the top or the bottom, you can even drop the head back if it feels safe and natural. Right now I'm staring at the clouds. It's reminding me of my intention, of remembering that the workday is done. I get to be whoever I want to be. No one is watching my behavior, making sure that I stay this regimented Ethan. No. I get to be imaginative, I get to be playful, I get to laugh, I get to help out people. Beautiful. Let's come into a butterfly pose. Bottoms of the feet touch. They can be close to the groin or far away, depending on where you want the stretch in your inner thighs. Up to you. Inhale, your spine goes straight and tall. Exhale, you waterfall over your body. Maybe you count your breaths, so you actually hear the numbers pass by in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Passing like a ripple over every inch of you. Joy, 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 joy. It's so simple how 30 minutes can make us feel. And it's incredible once we start getting good at this practice, at holding the breath and being intentional and scientific with our approach of feeling a certain way. All of a sudden, you won't need 30 minutes. You'll need 25 minutes. You'll need 20 minutes. You'll need 15 minutes. And eventually, the goal, if we can call it that, really is so that you don't need to practice yoga ever again, because you already feel how you want to feel. You never leave that space ever, period. Last breath. Alright, and we will end in the way that we started, with us in a quick meditation. Our mind is much more still. Our ideas of self have vanished and are replaced with truth. You follow the breath. Notice how the ruggedness at the beginning of class has now smoothed. And once again, picture that number line, 0 to 100. Are you any closer towards the 50? For myself, I certainly feel more energized, which was my intent. Now we end class with a little intention setting for the rest of our evening. Right, if you were to picture yourself walking into your kitchen, say, your dining room, interact with friends, with family, with loved ones, how would you like to appear in that space? How would you like to appear in that space? When your kids see you walking in the door, or when your friends begin interacting with you, what do you want them to think? For myself, I want them to say, wow, that Ethan guy, always so positive. He's always just here. He's present. He doesn't leave. So whatever it was, whatever that thing is, however you'd like to be perceived by the world, take that idea, that thought form, which exists in this ethereal space, and pull it into your heart. Actually feel that intent in your body right now. All right. You, my friend, get to be whoever you would like for the rest of the evening. Cherish that. Enjoy it. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being authentic. It's so rewarding to be able to do this. Namaste.